So welcome back to Drive Station. I have some good news. I've finally bought my dream daily car. A little bit sooner than expected, but I did it, I got it, and I am so happy with it. So what did I buy? I got an Audi A6. I know I said I want to buy an S6, but we got an A6. It has the 3-liter TFSI engine with 310 horsepower originally. If you've watched my channel before, you probably already know that the car isn't perfect and it has some issues. So from the exterior, except all the dirt, it's pretty clean. There is some little rust spots here on the rear arch. The rear brake light doesn't work. The actual LED is broken, so we have to replace the actual tail light itself. But otherwise, it is very, very clean. So the main thing, it's supercharged. It has the same engine like the S4 and stuff like that. The 3-liter TFSI engine is pretty damn good, I think. Especially for daily use, it's going to be perfect. We'll definitely do some engine upgrades and raise the power of the car, bring it up to 400-500 brake, so it's still usable and reliable. We also need to get new wheels, some splitters, side skirts, fuser, and do some other mods like the intake, and of course we need to modify the exhaust. At the moment, the car is fully stock. There isn't any modifications done to it, and I like that. I much prefer buying a car that is completely original, and then I can make all the modifications I want to make to it. So I think the first modification will be some mufflers, then downpipes, cold air intake. Maybe we'll upgrade the intercooler, the actual radiator, and the whole coolant system, because I know this car has some issues with it, and then obviously get it tuned. And that's all we'll probably do with the engine. I don't want to go way overboard and just make the car undrivable and unreliable. So I just want to get it up to 400 or 500 brake horsepower. It's quattro, so I think that's more than enough power for it. Another upgrade that I need to do is get the sports steering wheel with the flappy paddle shifts. We definitely need to upgrade the roof liner because, well, it's dirty, it's saggy, and it's white. So we'll probably get a black roof put in, and that'll be all for the interior. The interior is pretty nice as it is, so once we get the steering wheel with the flappy paddles, upgrade the roof to black, I think that's all we need to do to the interior because it's pretty good already. Then we'll get the mufflers off, downpipe, new wheels, cold air intake, bigger, better intercooler, get the car tuned, and I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna do anything more with it. Like I said, I don't want to make it undrivable. So yeah, that's enough talking. As you can see, the car is pretty dirty, so let's go get it washed and take it for a quick drive. And that'll be all for this video. I just wanted to show you my new purchase, tell you a few things that we're going to do to it. I know recently I haven't posted as often and the content has been a bit all over the place, but from now on I promise it's going to get only better. So you'll see more content of us doing the Audi. Unfortunately, in the series 500 to a supercar, the Nissan is still not sold. So I brought it to get the yearly inspection and it failed. We still need to fix a few things. It isn't anything major, anything bad, but we need to get them done. Hopefully I can get them done this weekend and we can pass the inspection and finally get rid of that Nissan and move on with the challenge and keep getting closer to the supercar. The supercar that we're going to get is probably going to be an R8. I've been looking at listings and it just seems like a sweet deal. From Copart, we can get a crash damaged one for about 20,000. So hopefully 20-40 flips down the line, we'll be able to buy a crash damaged Audi R8 from Copart, bring it back, get it repaired, and then it will look very nice alongside the Audi A6. I don't have any plans of selling this car unless we find a really nice clean S4, because I know the 3-liter TFSI is a really good engine, but I would prefer the 4-liter TFSI instead. It just sounds so much better. So that's it. Let's go put some fuel in it, get it washed, and then we can go for a nice little drive. Before we go, I forgot to mention what's actually wrong with the car. So like I said, the rear taillight is broken. We need to get that replaced. Everything else works except the PCV system. So I think it runs pretty okay considering it has a PCV fault. And the reason I think it has a PCV fault is because you hear that suction? So yeah, that tells me that the PCV valve is faulty. Hopefully I'm right and it isn't something else. So what I have for this car already is the oil, the air filter, the oil filter, the cabin filter, all the spark plugs. We have all the supercharger gaskets, the intake gaskets, and everything else that we will need when we're replacing this, which is a PCV valve. So yeah, to replace this, we need to actually remove the whole supercharger and it goes in underneath it. So I'm not looking forward to replacing this, but to get the car running properly as it should and to keep it reliable and increase the horsepower, we need to get it replaced. So in the next few videos, we're gonna get all of this replaced. And once the car is running fine, we're gonna cut the rear mufflers off and hear that sweet, sweet, sweet sound that the 3-litre TFSI engine produces. Right, so now let's go and get this car fueled up and washed. And then I can take you for a quick POV drive. Come on guys, this car looks absolutely fucking sexy. I know the bodywork isn't perfect, like I said. The rear arch here needs a little bit of painting. The rear bumper has some lacquer peel, but I think it looks pretty nice. I know I'm gonna have trouble keeping this car clean as it is white, but it just looks good, so I don't mind, I don't mind. So I showed you around the car. I told you what I'm gonna do to it. We got it fueled up, we got it washed. So now let's wait till it dries and then I can take you for a POV test drive of the Audi. We're not going to push it too hard because as the PCV isn't working correctly, I don't want to push it too hard, but I'll take you for a nice casual short drive and we'll end the video there, and I'll see you next time repairing and modifying the Audi, and of course the €500 to a supercar challenge as well. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button now. Turn on your bell notifications so you stay up to date with all the videos that I put out. It really does encourage me to keep making these videos for you. So let's go.